Seoul felt different that night. It wasn't just the clear sky or the unusually bright twinkling lights of the night market, but something completely unexpected, especially for BTS and Blackpink fans. The mysterious beginning around 8:30 p.m. Korea Standard Time, an anonymous social media user uploaded a short video. In the clip, a man and woman wearing black hoodies and masks were seen walking through a crowded night market on the outskirts of Seoul. No one suspected anything, until the camera unintentionally captured the man gently holding the woman's hand and saying softly, "Let's try the tteokbokki over there." That voice. That body language. Even with masks, ARMYs and Blinks instantly recognized it. It was Jungkook and Lisa. A night of laughter and mystery. The mysterious pair was seen trying out all sorts of carnival games, from ring toss and duck fishing to balloon shooting. They laughed freely, as if they had forgotten they were two of the world's biggest stars. A local stallkeeper was asked by reporters, "Did you realize it was Jungkook and Lisa?" The vendor laughed, "I thought they were just a young couple on a date. But the guy was really good at the shooting game. He won a giant stuffed toy." That stuffed toy? Another visitor said they saw Lisa hugging it and saying, "So cute. I'm keeping this in the dorm." Secret vacation clues. This news became even more explosive when it was discovered that Jungkook had taken a 3-day break from his schedule. Lisa had just wrapped up her solo activities overseas. No official plans. No public events. Then suddenly, they were seen at a local night market. Netizens began speculating that the two were enjoying a secret vacation, far from the cameras and headlines. Rumors even suggested they didn't use a celebrity car, but rather took a regular taxi to blend in. Mixed reactions from fans. ARMYs and Blinks had mixed feelings. Some were shocked, others were smitten and supportive. At JK only forever, OMG, that's definitely Jungkook's smile. But if he's happy, I'm happy. Pleading face at Lisa_StanQueen. Lisa deserves that kind of chill time. Let them be humans too. Redheart at JE Lisa shipper. Is this for real? Jalissa is happening. Still, many urged the public to respect their privacy. This was a personal moment, not meant for media consumption. Silence from HYBE and YG as the story went viral. Neither HYBE nor YG Entertainment released a statement. One internal staff member anonymously said, "If they were really on vacation, I just hope they were happy. But we can't confirm anything." That night, two stars were just people in a world full of pressure and flashing lights. That night was like a small escape. Just two young people, Jungkook of BTS and Lisa of Blackpink, enjoying a peaceful evening at a night market. No official cameras. No fans screaming their names, just market lights, shared laughter, and a warm bowl of tteokbokki between them. The world may never know the true nature of their relationship. But one thing's for sure, that night, they were happy. And for many watching from afar, that was enough. My name is Hannah, and I witnessed it all that night. I was just planning to buy my favorite hotdog before heading home. Who knew I would witness something that still leaves me speechless? I was standing in front of a game stall, waiting for my turn at the ring toss, when my eyes landed on a couple nearby. They stood out, not for their looks, but for their aura. The guy was tall, broad-shouldered, walking with relaxed confidence. The girl looked sweet, wearing an oversized hoodie and hugging a big cartoon plushie. I thought they were just another young couple until the guy chuckled and said, "You lost again, Lisa." Yeah, my heart skipped a beat. Lisa? Lisa from Blackpink? Then the girl pouted and replied, "That's because you always cheat, Jungkook." Jungkook? I quickly looked down and pretended to be busy on my phone, secretly recording a 15-second video. In the clip, they laughed freely. Not celebrity laughter. Just two young people enjoying the night, no scripts, no schedule. A quiet conversation later, they sat on a bench near a grilled corn cart. Lisa bit into the corn, her mouth full, while Jungkook gently wiped the side of her lips with a tissue and said, "If HYBE or YG staff finds out, we're gonna get scolded for a month." Lisa responded softly, "That's why you shouldn't fall in love with another idol." Jungkook smiled, "I fell in love with a person, not a title." I nearly dropped my hotdog, leaving without a trace. Around 10:10 p.m., they stood up and walked toward a narrow alley at the edge of the market. A vendor shouted at Jungkook for forgetting his cotton candy, and Jungkook, without hesitation, ran back to get it with an embarrassed smile. As they walked away, I heard Lisa whisper to the vendor, "Please don't tell anyone. We just want a quiet night." The vendor simply nodded, smiling knowingly. "I won't upload the video. I know many fans would post a video like mine immediately. But I won't. Because that night, I didn't see Jungkook of BTS or Lisa of Blackpink. I saw two young people, trying to experience the world like us, even if just for a few hours. That night, they weren't idols. They were just two people in love, laughing beneath fairy lights, in the sweet scent of grilled corn, and I'm grateful to have been a silent witness to a moment so real. If you're a true fan, you know what to do. Let them enjoy their small world, a world we may never fully understand. Sometimes, love doesn't need a statement. Just time. Just laughter. Just a night market. The night is over. That giant plushie Jungkook won earlier now sits on my dorm sofa, nestled among pillows and blankets. I sit on the floor, hugging my knees, smiling softly at it. "Cute," I whisper, but it's not the toy that makes me smile. It's his laughter. His eyes, that night market, that felt almost like a dream. Back to dorm life, but my heart is still there. When I shut the dorm door, the real world returned, training schedules, group chats, and manager reports. As if the night market was just a brief pause in a never-ending cycle. But then a message arrived, from the name I had been waiting for. Rabbit face JK. Still smiling? Hatching chick me, maybe. I stared at the selfie we took behind the corn cart. Only half our faces visible, but it was clearly us. No posts. No filters. Just memories. The scolding was inevitable. The next morning, I was called into the manager's office. On the screen was the viral video, our figures unmistakable, even with masks. The YG manager looked at me sternly. "You know the risks, Lisa. We could face major backlash. You and him, you're nothing without your fans." I nodded slowly, but dared to respond, "We didn't commit a crime. We just wanted to be human for a night." He fell silent. Maybe for the first time, he had no reply. A message from Jungkook. A few hours later, in the middle of vocal practice, I received a voice note from Jungkook. "If this gets messy, you're not alone, okay?" I know it was short. But to me, it was real. And I don't regret it. My eyes welled up, not with sadness, but with the comfort of knowing that even in this cruel world, I still had a safe place, and he was there. Lisa, not an idol, just human. That night, I wrote in my journal, that night market wasn't an escape. It was a reminder. That I still have a heart. That I can be happy, not from applause, but from someone wiping my lips with a tissue and saying, "That tteokbokki was spicy, huh?" Maybe tomorrow we'll pretend not to know each other in front of cameras. Maybe fans will speculate endlessly without answers. But that night, beneath lanterns and the laughter of children, I knew we saw each other as we truly are. And for Lisa, not Blackpink, not a superstar, that was more than enough. Morning at HYB Entertainment, 8 a.m. KST. The ninth floor meeting room was filled earlier than usual. No formal announcement, but everyone knew, something big had happened. On the screen was the now viral video, Jungkook and a mystery woman, clearly Lisa from Blackpink, laughing at a night market. Jungkook's manager sat at the front, visibly nervous. Soon, Bang Si-hyuk entered and calmly placed his phone on the table. "Did Jungkook tell any of you about this?" Silence. HYBE was not expecting this. Jungkook had submitted a 3-day leave request for healing time. No one questioned it. He's a professional idol, rarely asks for much, always on time. So the time off was granted without hesitation, but no one expected his healing meant a night out with Lisa. "We can't let this escalate into dating rumors," one PR executive said. Bang Si-hyuk raised his hand. "Did you all forget he's human? Haven't you ever been in love?" The room fell silent. Meanwhile at YG, panic ensued. Lisa's staff rushed to her dorm to verify. They were surprised to find her calm, with nothing to hide. "You're mad?" she asked. "We're shocked. But you know this could have serious effects?" Lisa gave a faint smile. "The biggest effect would be losing the one peaceful moment I've had in a long time." YG was preparing a public statement, until a personal message from Jungkook arrived. But HYB did one thing quietly, grant Jungkook an extra week off. "Use your time. But be careful." Jungkook simply replied, "Don't worry. We'll go somewhere quieter." Maybe by the sea.